morning and welcome to Show Me St. Louis. I'm Mary Calt-Ryder.
And I'm Emilee Wilson. Thanks for tuning in. And for those of you watching on this beautiful Friday morning, well, we thank you as well.
And what a fun Friday morning we have. We are kicking off today's show with a St. Louis educator bringing creativity straight to your doorstep. Stay Good Studios is a mobile art studio making it easier than ever for kids to get inspired and to get messy. So we have founder Emilee Fritsche here with us today. Emilee, happy Friday.
Oh, yes, happy Friday to you. I'm happy to be here.
I love artwork on a Friday. Okay,
yeah.
so this is really neat. I mean, you bring the artwork to the people, and we're actually going to be creating something for us today. So what are we working on?
Yeah, so I thought perfect for a Friday. We're going to do a St. Louis skyline with acrylic paints, which are some of my favorites. And yeah, Art Fridays are my favorite.
Okay. So how do we start with something like this, if I want to model it after this one that you have here?
Yeah, so always starting with a drawing is going to be perfect. It's a light drawing. We're going to start with the drawing of the skyline, like the cityscape.
Okay.
And then we are going to go through, and I'm going to find my handy dandy pencil. We're going to go through and we're actually going to mimic the shapes that we see.
Okay.
With something like this, you don't really recognize how many small buildings are, present far away.
Horizon
Right.
first.
Yep, we're going to do a horizon line first.
Okay.
We don't need to focus heavily on how perfect the little buildings are. I'm actually going to start going right to left.
You are skilled doing that backwards.
And I know I'm a lefty. Isn't that crazy? And I'm just going to sketch in some small rectangles and cube shapes.
Okay.
We're looking at this from a distance, and really we're going to build until we go into the middle where the arch is going to be. You could add other shapes. I know we have some buildings that have that, more rounded look to it. And so I'm just going to go through and we're going to sketch.
I put in my arch and I already feel like I I made the mistake. See, I'm not very artistic.
No,
see,
you're all good.
I see now I'm supposed to do the buildings
Mound,
in
man.
No, you're all good. That's why I love, if you ever feel like you've made a mistake or you want to change, erasers are golden. You are all good.
That's hilarious.
You could even go in kind of like how you did without the horizon line. You just sort of went and were sketching in the middle.
I know. I
Nothing
don't know
wrong
why
with
I
that.
did that. Now, Emilee, tell us a little bit about like how this works. So you come to the space, you're teaching folks, and are these parties usually? Is it just a normal Friday?
Yeah, so it's a little bit of everything. I do birthday parties, private lessons, community events, fun things like that. Really anywhere. I've done like groups at apartment complexes, nursing homes, schools. I like to say there's a little bit of everything that I can offer. I will do any art event possible. I just love art and I love people. So, and then it's all ages too. I do classes for adults and for, young kids as well.
I love that because everyone would enjoy art.
Yeah, I mean, like, what do you, see people get out of art that attracts you to the art?
Yeah, I genuinely love whenever somebody is like, all I can do is a stick person, and I'm like, wait a second, one, that is still art. Two, I'm like, you're going to surprise yourself. Like, it genuinely is going to blow you away what you can do just with a little bit of patience. And so I really love that final, even with like the smallest kids, they're like, look at me, I just did this. Like, I feel really proud of this, or, I want to gift this to somebody. I love this so much.
I'm proud of this already so far.
Yes, look at
you're
you guys
doing
go.
wonderful. Okay, so Emilee, if people want to learn more or if they want a book, how does the process work as we're kind of landing the plane here?
Yeah, I have a website. I also, my email address, really reaching out to me through any of those, areas, Facebook pages as well. And
What's your email?
My email is staygooddesigns@gmail.com. And then my website's just Stay Good Studio. Super easy.
It's that easy. Well, the good news is, folks, we're not going anywhere just yet. Malik is going to keep working on this artwork.
That's why I'm taking it so serious.
That's why he said, he's going to keep working on his artwork. So he will be checking back in the show as him and Emilee continue to work on this canvas. And good thing that Malik's the one up for this task because mine is
I'll learn from you. I was like, I don't want the Cokie amount. I want the art.
Mine is the mistake. So we're excited to check back in with that. Let's see what's getting a follow-up.
It's coming along. Oh, I think I'm screwing my buildings up.
That is okay. You can always make them bigger or smaller.
Yeah, I am messing this up, but this is what
That
it's
is
supposed to look like.
beautiful.
So yeah, I mean, you know, it's live TV,
Yeah.
so we were doing a great job.
Well,
and
I've
then-
heard you, like in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
commercial
yeah.
breaks, I feel like you've learned a lot.
I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot, and thank you so much.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Of course.
Thank you for
Yes.
you know, putting this all together because, I mean, yeah, like I said, when time starts to crunch down, it's like, oh, God.
Yes.
Yeah, it
But
just-
with you, it's no, I mean, the time is endless. So.
Well, and you
Yeah.
know what, Malik, I mean, we still have a minute, so I would
All
like
right,
to
well, yeah,
see
let's
more of
let's
your
let's
building.
let's keep it going here.
Yes.
Let's see.
Let's
Oh,
keep it
we're going.
here.
Oh, you went for the
I'm
arch.
going straight for the arch because this left side of the
Okay, you
buildings
weren't
is-
feeling good about the building.
No.
Now, Emily, I would love for you to share a little bit too about why you wanted to start this company.
Yeah, so I've always enjoyed teaching. I love teaching all ages. I taught for a little while in public school, and I just missed doing it, and I wanted to do my own thing.
Yeah.
And I travel out everywhere. I've seen new communities I've never been to before. I've met really awesome people,
Yeah.
and I've just gotten to, like art party with all of these awesome like people.
How cool is that?
And I really like bringing like that inspiration piece into kids often say, oh, I don't have that supplies at my house, you know, and you can't expect parents to always have like the supplies. So I bring the supplies, we hang out, we have an hour and a half of just so much fun.
How cool is
and
that?
It's really awesome.
Yeah, well, we have just loved having you in studio today for brightening us up. We've all said it's been very calm. It's been such a good way to enjoy our Friday. Malik, it looks
Yes.
great. Well done.
She's lying.
That wraps up today's show. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here Monday.